Hey there, welcome back to my desk, and first of all, new mousepad that spans like the entire width of my desk, so get used to that. And also, it's been a while, so this month has been kind of a weird one for me. It's not like uneventful, but like a bunch of stuff has been happening in terms of work and family. I don't want to go into too much details, but that's kind of why it feels like nothing much happened like this month, aside from me talking about Kirby and also making that April Fool's video. But yeah, I do apologize for that, but sometimes life do be like that. Middle of the month, no good news coming out. It's that type of season. It's been 2 months away from the reg, not much cool video game news. They just delayed the Mario movie. You know how it is. But anyway, we still have some like cool little topics to talk about today, and today we're gonna be taking a look at whoop, put them in the center of the screen. These two things. This is the Nintendo DSi XL demo video cartridges. There are two of them, Volume 1 and Volume 2. I can take one up here and show it to you. So I don't have a lot of not for resale Nintendo cartridges, like specifically ones that were used for like kiosk demos and like, because generally they are pretty expensive, but these ones I actually got from mainland China for a pretty decent price alongside a bunch of these like DS download station cartridges, which I think we could cover these in like a separate video actually. This could be another cool second channel video. But we're taking a look at these first because these are pretty straightforward. So I can't exactly say like what year these date from. I'm guessing it's like 2009ish because that's when the DSi XL released. So these were basically also used in store kiosks to demo the unit. Unfortunately, all it is basically just plays like non-interactive video on a looping video on a DSi XL, and it basically just showcases some of the games that were available for the system at that time. So yeah, I don't know why they decided to make it like DSi exclusive. So this is like the one of the few. Yeah, also on the back, not for resale, demo GPK only, property of Nintendo. I'm gonna get on the list by showing this. Please don't come after me, Reggie. But yeah, this is one of the very few physical DSi game cards out there. I don't actually have any more of these aside from these two. So it's like the shape of a regular DS cartridge, but it's white like the 3DS ones and doesn't have the funny nub on the top. And I don't exactly know why. Like, this is limited to DSi only because, from what I can tell, this is basically just looping video. And I'm pretty sure that could be played on the regular DS just fine. But what do I know? Anyway, this is Volume 2. I'm guessing it's released like just shortly after the first one. I don't know, just like kind of shortly after, like a few years at most. We'll see like what kind of games these videos have showcased on them, and just kind of watch it, because there's not really much to talk about these cards in like a traditional scripted video. So I figured, why not just load these in like a 3DS, so we can show the videos and talk about them. And anyway, here is something interesting. Whoops. So I'm gonna be showing direct feed footage later on for like a capture card, but I just wanted to show this interesting little tidbit. So this is a DSi XL. I haven't put the cartridge in yet, so I can show you the icon. When you turn it on and you plug the cartridge in, whoop, it says Nintendo DSi demonstration. And just the funny like little animated logo that DSi games have. But the cool thing is, if you turn it on while the cart is still inserted in there, it actually just boots automatically. And yeah, so this is like one of the few game cards that can like auto boot from a DSi XL, regardless of settings, I believe. And of course, there's a DSi card, so it will be region locked. If you try to play this on a Japanese DSi, it won't work, or a Japanese 3DS even. But okay, spoilers. We're gonna check out the capture card footage in a bit. But I also wanted to show that if you plug, actually, let me try Volume 2. Just put this in like a DS Lite, just show you the funny like error message that you get if you put it in one of these. It like actually auto boots as well. Auto skips the icon, the DS icon, regardless of the settings, and it just says, for use of Nintendo DSi systems only, cannot be used with Nintendo DS Lite systems. Kind of reminiscent of the old Game Boy screens that tell you, oh, this is for Game Boy Color only. But yeah, just cool little thing. This screen, I think, is also present in the other DSi exclusive physical games, which I don't have any at the moment, but they would be cool to have. I've just never been able to find any. But yeah, so just two cool looping videos. We might as well just pop these in my 3DS and just watch them. Alright, here we go, Volume 1. So I think right at the start, it's just going to basically, like, loop through all of the games that are being showcased, so... spoilers, I guess. But, Brainiacs Express. There's like DSiWare in there, though, so I guess that's why they made it DSi XL exclusive. You gotta show off all the cool new DSiWare. WarioWare DIY's in here, so yeah, this is dated towards, like, 2010 or something. Mario Kart's still on there. Those two games are 5 years apart. America's Test Kitchen, that one game that's on Scott the Wasp or something, and then Pokemon, you can't forget Pokemon. Mario and Luigi. So actually, like, so this uses like both screens to play video. So I don't know how much space that takes up. I wonder if that's why it's like DSi exclusive, but I'm pretty sure the DS could also play video on two screens at once. But new soup. I don't know what to say. It's new soup. Like, you know, they're demoing new soup. I don't know. New soup was like a classic by 2010. At this point, the Wii version is out. But of course, being Mario, they can sell it for as long as they want. They were still like actively advertising Mario 3D Land for the 3DS in 2017. So, you know, Mario games have their longevity. They can still sell Odyssey today as they can do like 5 years ago. Has it been 5 years since Odyssey? Oh my god, it is. Okay. Let's not think too heavy about that. Yeah. It's basically just new soup. I don't know why bomb screen is just a logo, doesn't show the thing. And anyway, Flipnote. Man, I totally missed out on the Flipnote craze, which bums me out because, you know, I've heard of Flipnote ever since the DSi was a thing, and I've always wanted to try it. It's just like something that's like super cool to me. But of course, I never got around to owning a DSi. My parents already got me a DS Lite, so why would they ever buy me a DSi? Like, it's like the Wii and Wii U problem. So I only got to see it by, you know, checking it out on my one of my friends in real life who owns another DSi XL back in like high school or something. Long time ago, 2009, 2010-ish. But yeah, imagine my... Oh, that's a cool Nintendo logo, by the way. It's a very cool animation. But yeah, imagine my hype and immediate disappointment when Flipnote 3D was announced and then delayed for like 3 years. And anyway, Spirit Tracks. I have not actually played Spirit Tracks. I've seen Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of it. It's a cool concept though, I'll give it that. I need to play more Zelda games. Like, the touchscreen gimmicks are actually, like, pretty cool. I don't know if it was ever, like, too intrusive to the actual game, because I'm pretty sure you do everything with the touchscreen, including movement. But I'm sure it's not that bad. Zelda's dead. She's a ghost. Available now! Oh yeah, the two screen, like, continuity gimmick thing is very cool. E for everyone, what could this be? No way. Brain Age! So yeah, for this one, they have to, like, show both screens on the bottom screen because you hold it sideways. It's not like you can just rotate the DS that you're currently watching this on to, you know, watch the video. There's not even any music. It's just math. Are you excited? Oh, Arts and Letters. I do have both of these pre-installed on my DSi XL that I got, I believe. It was both math and arts and letters, and I think there's like a third one, which is Sudoku, which we might see in a bit. What the heck is cool? That is a very slow pace. Get on my level, scrub. Anyway, no. Precarious. Funny handwriting. It's taking a sweet time trying to write. Oh, nope, that's it. Oh, Glory of Heracles. This is, I believe a series that started on the NES. Based on, you know, Heracles. Did it ever actually get an installment beyond the DS? I don't think it did. Now I gotta look it up. Because I'm pretty sure this could be classified as one of those, like, obscure Nintendo series, even more obscure than Golden Sun, probably. I have my phone on me. Let's just look this up while we watch this. It's got full-on anime cutscenes. That's cool. Glory of Heracles is a Japanese role-playing video game initially developed and published by Data East and owned by the Pale Corporation and Nintendo. This started with WarioWare DIY. Okay, the DS game is the latest in the series, but anyway. WarioWare DIY, you can modify. Underrated. I've always wanted to make a video on WarioWare DIY, just considering how much I played it as a kid. And honestly, it is very much underrated. Still has a pretty active, like, homebrew, not exactly homebrew, but, you know, online community trying to keep it alive by doing more games and music and stuff, which is very cool. But yeah, I gotta talk more about WarioWare DIY sometime. Mario Kart DS! Which, honestly, like, for a game that's, like, even older than New Soup, actually aged pretty well. Like, considering you could still... they can still sell this in 2010, and the graphics don't look too outdated. I guess for, like, DS, the models could be, like, less blocky, but... I don't know, they had, like, 8 characters at once at the render course. I think this is, like, probably the best they could do with 3D on the DS. I think, like, Mario 64 is still, like, is the pinnacle of, like, that kind of 3D rendering on the DS, though. It's just me. But yeah, Mario Kart. Always a system seller. Can't have Mario Kart, even though it's, like, 5 years old by the time this video is released. Alcohol reference. Oh, it's America's Test Kitchen. Can't let the kids cook their, I don't know, cinnamon roast, crab meat, and French toast, Cobb salad, grilled tuna. Not all these foods. Add ingredients to your shopping list. So the only cooking game, like, that's not Cooking Mama that I've played on my DS is What's Cooking with Jamie Oliver.
Take a look at the example video.
Some of you have probably heard of it, because if you're a patron, you've probably heard of this.
You're the next chef.
It is like one of my guilty pleasure cooking games, which was like very poorly received, but I just had like so much fun. Because I'm pretty sure this is just a cookbook. Like, you know, it's an interactive shopping list, and then you can follow instructions on while you look at your DS and while you prepare your meal in real life. But What's Cooking actually had like a full interactive test kitchen. So that was a very stupid thing I got to mess around with as a kid, and just loved it. Despite how technically mediocre the gameplay is. What a Heart Gold and Soul Silver! Some people might argue the best Pokemon remix. Probably still are, to be honest. But, you know, it's Pokemon, and got much to say about Pokemon, but I, you know, do appreciate how cool the Gen 2 remakes are. They got funny, like, Pokemon following behind you. That's whole. You got 3D too? No way! Incredible. Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Buy both today. Get your... buy both today for $900 US. No. Comic mischief and mild cartoon violence. What are we getting at here? Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Ice Door. Whoa! Cool Mario RPG. Wow, you know, that reminds me, I do have the remake on 3DS, and, you know, it's fine. Some people say, you know, yeah, the original's definitely better, the remake sucks, or something. The remakes are, like, just fine. I mean, you know, it's a modern Mario RPG, so they kind of remove some of the charms in the sprites, as do all the other, like, Mario and Luigi remakes. Well, it's a fine game. I just never finished it for some reason. It's just in my backlog, which I should probably go back to. Also, Scribblenauts. Scribblenauts is cool. I haven't played a lot of it, but what I played of it's very cool. And the task online is ridiculous, and I love it. Scribblenauts just kind of like came and went. Like, it was I guess it's like moderately big on the DS or something. I don't think it was ever like super popular, but it's a pretty like known name on the DS. And then there was like there was the Wii U game Unlimited and DC comic, and then it just gets like unceremoniously ported to Switch, which I actually do have because I grabbed one of the compilations on sale for super cheap, but I kind of never got around to checking them out fully because Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, but yeah, I never got around to checking it out fully because Scribblenauts on a Switch with like a controller control scheme is kind of weird. It is more supposed to be played with the touchscreen, which you can still do that on Switch, but you know, 358 Days Over 2. That's what it's pronounced. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is on the DS at one point. Is this just showing the cutscenes? Look at all these Disney worlds and not. Oh, yep. four gameplay windows showing the exact same gameplay. I heard people say this game is like pretty grindy. Kind of just repeat missions a lot of the time because it's a DS game. You got a limited scope, but I think that's where it loops. Yep, it looped. But yeah, that's Volume 1. So I guess we will now move on to Volume 2. Did you know MobiClip is the former name of Nintendo European Research and Development, now known as NERD? You might have heard them from the funny leaked GBA emulator a while ago if you're watching this when it was first released. But yeah, that's what MobiClip is. Anyway, Mario vs. Donkey Kong Mini Land Mayhem. This is the DS. No, this is the third game, right? I can't I can't keep track of the Mario vs. Donkey Kong games. There's like the first game's on GBA, and then the second game on the DS is like the first one to feature two. There's like 2 physical games on the DS. This is the third game in the series. The second one to be released physically, and then I believe there's also a Mini Smarch again, which was released as DSiWare. I can't keep track of this. Anyway, Super Scribblenauts. Mario vs. Donkey Kong series is weird. I'm surprised they actually have not put that on the Switch yet. Anyway, Super Scribblenauts. Smart Dunce. That is a contradictory. Okay. It just killed itself. Connect a villain and a hero. Evil hero. What would an evil hero? Hero food or hero person? What's a hero? Hero's a type of food? I did not know that. Google, pray tell, what type of food is a hero? I just looked it up and all I got is a brand of baby food. I can't tell it. What is a hero? What's hero food? Anyway, Golden Sun, Dark Dawn. Rip Golden Sun, Rip Isaac. I don't have much to say about Golden Sun because it's like, you know, I'm not an RPG person, except for Xenoblade, but I know Golden Sun has its fans. Is this like the last game in the series? Because that would kind of blow, to be honest. Golden Sun. Oh, dang. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, there's only like 3 games in the series, so. Oops. Final Fantasy The 4 Heroes of Light. I have never heard of this game. Not the Final Fantasy theme. Lead the 4 Heroes of Light on a timeless storybook tale of friendship and adventure. Is this like a remake? This kind of sounds like the first Final Fantasy game to me or something. Kind of like a chibi remake. Action point battle system. Or it might just be a spin-off. Crown job system. It did like the funny chibi remake. Or, no, I don't know. There's not a whole lot of chibi remakes out there. The only one that comes to mind is Mega Man Powered Up. And I think that released before this, so. Yep, it's Final Fantasy. They're riding a dragon. Art Academy. Art Academy is cool. I've like my first time. I actually did not know this was like a DS game at first. I first like tried it out from like a DSiWare port that I got for free from Club Nintendo. Like if you really want like a very realistic drawing program, Art Academy's got you covered. I haven't played a lot of the 3DS and Wii U installments though. I guess they could bring it back for Switch, seeing as they have like the official stylus and all. Would probably just be like a bit unwieldy. I would not mind seeing Art Academy come back though, which would be kind of neat. But yeah, for like this is probably like the only like drawing software I've ever played with like realistic physics. if that's what you want to call them, because, you know, you're mixing paint and water and all that. And that's kind of physics-based. Professor Layton. Professor Layton is a series I have a weird history with. Well, not necessarily history, because I haven't played a lot of the games. It is definitely... I tried some of them. I never, like, got around to, like, fully completing any of them, though. But in my mind, I always thought that this was, like, a very neat series that I probably could have gotten into. It's probably just because, like, by the time I heard about it, there's already, like, plenty of, like, games in the series that I don't know where to start. I mean, you could probably start from, like, the original games on the DS, but... maybe someday, if I ever find a physical copy, that might be my first step to playing the series. I've also never played the Ace Attorney crossover as well, despite having basically played every Ace Attorney game up at that point. Rock Band Free! Oh no, licensed songs, can I... well, actually... it's okay. It's like Bit Crush to Oblivion, Turn Down. I don't think this video will get copyright claimed, and even then I'm not making money off this video because it's a Patreon exclusive until I release it publicly someday, who knows when. But anyway, I'm just gonna keep talking so that I can avoid, like, you know, playing a lot of funny licensed music over the video. Okay. I've never actually known the difference between Rock Band and Guitar Hero. They all, like, look similar to me. And it's Call of Duty Black Ops on a DS. Now this is special. Oh, look at... I mean, it's a DS game. It's Call of Duty on a DS. That looks as about how I would expect a Call of Duty game on DS to look. Which is fine. Oh, I don't know if that's, like, actual, like, frame stuttering. How well can you aim with, like, a D-pad? I'm guessing that's, like, how you... I wonder if this game has touchscreen aiming. That would be kind of cool. Anyway. Call of Duty on DS. This is definitely an era of video gaming. When, like, the mature series like GTA and Call of Duty had to drop spin-offs on the... DS, and if I recall correctly, Chinatown Wars, like GTA Chinatown, was also, like, developed specifically for the DS and mine at first. So, Pokemon Ranger. I know it's a spin-off. Introducing Ukulele Pichu. Look at him. Look at his tiny ukulele. He is doing his best. Oh, there you go. That's the only thing I know from this game, and I don't know anything else. I don't even know how this game plays. All I know is Ukulele Pichu. He is precious and must be protected at all costs. Anyway. There's, like, plenty of cool DS Pokemon spin-offs that are kind of just there, I think. Don't think a lot of people talk about them now, but... oh, this is Bowser's Inside Story. I think there's, like, the same video from Volume 1. So, I guess we could skip this one. Dragon Quest, Sentinels of the Starry Skies. That's like one of the cool... I don't know my Roman numerals. Which Dragon Quest is this one? 11? No, 11 is the new one. I am expressing I am just putting my ignorance about Roman numerals on full display. I think this is, like, very close to the newest one. Okay, this is 9. Right, okay. 9, 10, 11. The latest one is 11, I think. So, alcohol reference. Is this cooking again? Yep, it's cooking again. Anyway, moving on. Oh wait, no, this is new. Is this new? Nope, no. I think this is the same as before. I mean, cool food though, I'll give it that. Wow, but, you know, doesn't have an actual cooking game in it, so boo. Oh, we're doing flip note again. Yeah, I think, like, near the end of this, it kind of just, like, repeats some of the videos from the last volume. Which I guess makes sense. It's basically just, like, an updated version of the same cartridge, but I do still want to show you at least, like, which games were showcased in each volume, even though I don't have a... Anyway, I have to talk about Flipnote here. I already detailed my experience, so... Yeah, this reminds me, like, there was that, like, one Flipnote viewer that some people made for, like, the Playdate, the mini little handheld console that just recently came out with the funny, like, turnable crank. That was very cool. That's, like, a pretty cool neat. I've only heard some things about the Playdate. It's a cool concept, I will give it that. But yeah, some cool little homebrew people made for the thing, which I think fits that display very well. And we're getting Spirit tracks again. I feel like the rest of these are repeats, so we will just go through them. And next up is New Soup again. Always gotta sell the funny Mario. Unrelated, but like people really liked my video about the unique level gimmicks in New Super Mario Brothers. And some people have been like asking me to do a sequel, like focusing on other New Soup games in the series. I don't know like if that's something that would be fun to make and watch. I'm not really like, I don't have a good track record with working on sequels to my core videos, like Cuff, Mario Flash games, hack, but if that's something people are interested in seeing, then that could be thrown to like potential pool of videos I could eventually make in the far future or something. I don't know. Anyway, Mario Kart again. And yeah, I think that's about it. Just kind of like repeats Zelda and a bunch of Mario games because you can't have a funny demo video about Mario and Zelda. But I do like the little like new additions. This one has like Call of Duty, just kind of offbeat throws out there. Just gotta promote the new Call of Duty for Nintendo DS. But anyway, these have been the Nintendo DSi XL demo videos. I just realized I don't know why they specifically had to mention XL. I don't know that I think about it. It could be because like you can demo this on an actual DSi XL, and they can show you like footage of actual games to show you how they would look on the big screen. So maybe that's why. Who knows? That's probably the most logical explanation for why that to specify XL on the cartridge. But yeah, that was just a quick little look at two little neat video cartridges in Nintendo history. As far as I know, there haven't been any other like cartridges that consist solely of non-interactive video. Aside from maybe like the Game Boy Color promotional cartridge, which is a very cool like cart, which I wish I would have, but that's like way more expensive than these. But yeah, it's just a cool little look at two little demo cards. So hopefully you enjoyed this little detour or side chill session watching videos. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next topic. So stay safe and I will see you next time. Take care.